Live at the Hive.
Broadcasting live from the bench in Boise, Idaho. This is Live at the Hive. Woo! Welcome, welcome. We've got a great show for you tonight. Thanks for tuning in. MAKAYLA King is here. And Thomas Paul is here. Yeah! So without further ado, please help me welcome to the stage at the beginning of time, Mr. Thomas Paul.
Thanks, Daniel. This next one is the first song on our new album. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Getting along getting on in? Are you getting on in? Are you getting on in? Thanks, babes. This song's been around a long time, but this, what you're about to hear, is the most recent version of it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks. Y'all are so sweet. You're just like honey, except different. Y'all so sweet. You're just like candy, except better. I can't believe I'm quoting Rob Schneider at you. Well, excuse me while I look at my set list here. Bob presented me with a lengthy list of demands, and all of which were discarded. Let's do not the first song on our new album, but the first song on our 11-year-old album. Yeah. This album's going into the 6th grade. That's weird. All right. Billy never learned to say goodbye. Tommy never ever wonders why. But they try, oh they try to keep both hands inside the right at all times. Is it better to leave her to be left behind? Molly never looks him in the eyes. Billy never ever wonders why. But they try, oh they try to keep both hands inside the right at all times. Is it better to leave her to be left behind? Many went away and learned to fly. Bobby never ever wonders why. But they try, oh they try, yes they try, oh they try, yeah they try to keep both hands inside the right at all times. Is it better to Did you guys know that seasonal allergies affect over a dozen Americans? I'm one of them.
So sorry, man.
Thank you. I didn't want to take anything like, Sudafed or whatever because, well. Hey, Bob. No, you don't know Bob.
Wait, what's going on?
That's a very good question. Hold on, I gotta change harps. Thanks, y'all, for your patience. I didn't think I'd ever become someone who called these harps. I don't know what happened. It was not my intent. It's a harmonica. Now I have to start calling this an axe, and this is a doghouse, and you have to start saying all kinds of ridiculous things. No, you know what? I'm gonna finger pick more. And if I mess up, all these people are just gonna have to wait. People ask me, why do I play this guitar? Why don't I get a nicer guitar? Well, I asked David Geffen personally if he would buy me one. Thank you. Only mothers. About to leave the ground, this little world, it's yours. The Holy Ghost will raise a toast to the only mother's son you know. Misbelieving mannequins will never tell a tale. Could've went but never been to the belly of the whale. Science in the science man, tempest on your tongue, a lullaby for cries, and another day was won. Holy Ghost would raise a toast to the only mother's son you know. Not like you to run away from the light. It's not like you to turn around when you know you're alright. But you take it on the chin again, headed out the door. You're just about to leave the ground, this little world is yours. Holy Ghost would raise a toast to the only mother's son you know. you. Y'all are so sweet. You could be home watching the Super Bowl or whatever, but no, you're here with us. We appreciate it. Whatever day it is, I don't know. Kentucky Derby? Something. There's probably a ritual going on somewhere. Oh, let's do... Well, do you think we should do... No, sorry. I don't know who I'm talking to. I apologize. We're gonna do Martha Street because it takes place on Martha Street. Right here in scenic Boise, Idaho. Visit it while you can, before the gates are locked. And if you call the city of Boise and you get placed on hold, you may be able to hear this song. Because they have selected it. So, the object lesson is to name your song after streets in your town, and then step 2, and then step 3 is get rich, get so rich. So rich. Yeah. Okay, I know how this goes. This song goes like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another latent night at Martha Street. It's wired asleep. The backslid rooms are filled with backslid minds, intent on a screen. I'm thinking of shapes you can't process and driving them home. I'm dreaming of names you can't digest And it all happened on Martha Street. Actually, it's about a creep, like a neighborhood creep. Don't tell the city that. Is this going on TV? Creep. Oh, hey, I know. What key is that? I mean, hypothetically, what key would that be in? Now let's just say let's give the harmonica a break. Come on. Here we go. Was that not the best of all in the world you could do? From the next beginning, they were ever spinning, hoping that no could be true, but not you. Oh no, not you. Your mother's sister's daughter walks through the world with this excuse. Thought they wanted beauty, what they wanted truly, sleep through the fireworks at noon, but not you. Oh no, not you. One man, there's nowhere, anywhere. I don't know what you've been told, but no other air could compare. Squirm and twisting, the megalopolis man, and hustle for water and food. Tie your dreams up tight and wrap yourself in dynamite, and we leave today for the moon, but not you. Oh no, not you. Turn the corner, another grand performer slips through the crowd in the nude. Thought they wanted beauty, what they wanted truly, to sleep through the fireworks at noon, but not you. Oh no, not you. You've been Bob has CDs if anybody's into it. Yeah, we probably got a CD or two. Hey, speaking of that, does anyone know how to take apart a CD player in a car? Like a 6-disc changer? I got a situation. All right. We got time for maybe 2 more if we're economical with the banter here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's do Holly and Unwind. Is that all right? God, I'm so tired of arguing. I used that joke earlier too, and it's always a winner. No, this is next. This one. No. There we go. Thank you, Boise Hive. Oh, by the way, this is Bob Nagel on the upright bass. Oh, by the way, that's Bob Nagel on the upright bass. Thanks to everyone at the Hive for having us and for all that you do for musicians and music adjacent folks. Holly, babe, you know you're the boss of me. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Thanks, it's a love song. This is our last one. It's called Unwind, and it was recorded at the Tonic Room Recording Studios. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Thanks, Jay. We can't unwind. We can't undo the times. You sold your life to drink and drive at night. You closed your eyes. You've already seen the light too many times. Too many times. Too many times. Too many times. Too many We can unwind. We can unwind. Thank you, Boise Hive. Thank you, Boise Hive. MAKAYLA King is up right away.
If you don't kiss me soon, think I'm gonna kiss you. I'll just lean into your arms, what you gonna do? You're gonna kiss me back, or was I imagining that? Caught you looking at me, got me wondering what you say. You got me seeing stars, want you to hold me like your guitar. Touch me like I'm your strings, like I'm your everything. If you don't kiss me soon, think I'm gonna kiss you. I'll just lean into your arms, what you gonna do? You're gonna kiss me back, or was I imagining that? Caught you looking at me, got me wondering what you see. You kept me waiting so long, got me thinking maybe I'm wrong. But when you say hello, something in me just knows. If you don't kiss me soon, think I'm gonna kiss you. I'll just lean into your arms, what you gonna do? You're gonna kiss me back, or was I imagining that? Caught you looking at me, got me wondering what you see. If you don't kiss me soon, you don't kiss me soon, you don't kiss me soon. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Good enough for me. All right, this tune I also recently recorded, and it'll be coming out on an album soon. This tune is called Old Dogs, and I wrote it kind of about, maybe when you like lose a dog or a pet or something you love so much, and you kind of take it for granted, and it kind of makes you recognize that your time is kind of delicate, Maybe not just about dogs, but maybe a person or something you wanted to say something to, or call on the phone, or apologize to, or something. So anywho, this song is called Old Dogs. Old dogs who die young, dream about the one you love. Time slips away with the evening sun. I try to live through these long days with all my heartaches locked away. I'm still here alone, waiting for change to come. Words that took so long to say, what's dead is gone, and sorry is all I've got to say for leaving. My heart must wander across the endless plains. Seasons go by from cold to spring. Never planned on living long. The youth I had I spent on love. The pain of living is an act of God. On greener grass I never walked. Dreams of you are my precious thoughts. Memories haunt me and make me smile. that took so long to say. What's dead is gone. Sorry is all I've got to say for leaving. My heart must wander across the endless plains. Seasons go by from cold to spring. Words that took so long to say. What's dead is gone. Sorry is all I've got to say for leaving. My heart must wander across the endless plains. The seasons go by from cold to spring. Seasons go by from cold to spring. Thank you.
Welcome. It was a pleasure to have you. What do you have to say for yourselves?
Great job, Bob. Way to go, Daniel.
Stop arguing, gosh.
Yeah, we're always fighting.
Always fighting.
This is Bob Nagel on the upright bass. My name's Thomas. Thanks for letting us play some songs. It was fun.
No doubt.
Great stage, great people. And hi to all my out-of-town friends and family who are watching today and later.
It's on there forever.
Yeah, I said both of them.
Both of them. Both of my friends and both of my family.
So tell us a little bit about your connection to the Boise Hive.
Oh, well, I used to come here when it was custom audio and recording or whatnot, and get like CDRs made of my like early 4-track albums and stuff. And then they also did some other anyway, they just would do like reproduction and duplication and stuff here. And then when I heard it was turning into an all ages music center, I was stoked, and had tried to donate when I can, and donate time and shows and stuff when I can. And then during the pandemic, one time I got to come here and get a box of food. That was rad. And I mean, I don't know. And then when Jason got on board, that really kind of cemented it for me that if he's involved, this must be a place that I can really get behind. And it's just like I say about almost everything here in Boise. When I was growing up in Idaho Falls, this is the kind of place I wished existed, where I could rehearse, where I could see shows or maybe get a cup of tea or something without somebody trying to sell me something or whatever. So I like that it's all ages. I like that it's a sober space, and it's very cool. So I wish every town had one.
Woo! Yeah, we do. We are blessed and fortunate to have it here. Community is fantastic, and that's a great connection. You're one of the OG custom sound patrons. Yeah.
It's going back to the late 90s, early 2000s. At that time, we would all do like home recordings and such, and then to like distribute them, you had to get CDRs made, and at that time, home CDR reproduction wasn't as common as it was shortly thereafter, like in the mid-aughts, and now of course it's gone again. But anyway, back then you'd take your 4-track album and get it made here and give 50 CDs away or sell them at shows or whatever.
What was the vibe like here at Custom Sound Recording back then?
I didn't see any of the back. There was just like a little walk-in. I think it was this door. You would walk in, and there was just like a front counter, and in there it was like jewel cases. You know, you could see the different products, but then somebody would come out and be like, "What do you want?" You know, it was like going to Kinko's or whatever, but like not crusty corporate whatever. It was like real people. So people would come out and be like, you know, "We need a PDF," and I'm like, "What's a PDF?" You know, I did a lot of learning here. Like I had no idea what I was doing.
That's a great story. Thanks for sharing. So you guys have been at this for a minute, and you sounded amazing. I absolutely love your voice, and we were talking off air about your chemistry being so tight.
Yeah, there goes a heron. We've been playing together for 14 years or so. And, you know, Bob's real patient with all of my last-minute changes to the songs or last-minute key change, last-minute tempo change, set list change, time signature. Anyway, he's really good at putting up with my my idiosyncratic and often quixotic nature. So
How would you describe your sound?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, today it's pretty folk because that's where we're at. We had acoustic instruments and no drums, but we've been known to rock some. But lately, kind of just really getting into this folk thing, getting into some reverbs, obviously, for better or worse. People got a lot of opinions about my use of reverb. I would welcome them to continue to tell me about them, but I'm not sure that they'll be taken under advisement. I don't know. I mean, so obviously, you know, we get the notes in them a lot, so like sometimes people say we're jazzy or whatever, but as much as we love jazz music, you know, that's not what we were doing today. We're just making the songs that we make, and if they sound jazzy or jazz adjacent or something, that's cool. But I don't know, it's just acoustic music as far as we're concerned, I think.
Bob, style-wise, what do you have to add?
Definitely same kind of thing. Just right, folky. Folky. No, you smell lovely. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's all over the place, depending on the lineup. But yeah, just kind of what the song needs.
All right.
Whatever the song needs, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for that insight on your creative spirit. One question we like to ask around here is, how would you describe the Boise sound? If you know the scene in general, but more about the sound. How could you describe it?
Oh, I don't know if there's one. I mean, people say. I mean, the scene, the community is real great. There's lots of great music here, but when I'm at a rock show, I think, oh, the Boise sound is pretty rockin' right now. And then when I go to a country show, I think, oh, it's pretty twangy right now. And I don't think there's one sound here.
Right.
Just lots of good folks making good tunes, and there's a lot of pretty cool experimental stuff going on. And I mean, there's house show scenes I don't know about. There's probably hip hop. There's hip hop.
It's a budding scene.
But yeah, for sure, there's always stuff. And also, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting to the age where I don't know where the house shows are. I don't know where the punk rock spots are anymore, because it's not for me anymore. You know, it's time for that to be for other younger folks, and hopefully they can get some of what they need here for rehearsing or shows or whatever.
Right on. If you had to identify what's your spirit tree?
The Russian olive, because it makes a big mess. No, yeah, I don't know. What about you, Bob?
What was the question?
What tree? What kind of
Tree, Bob.
I don't know what a spare tree even is.
Douglas fir.
Douglas fir? Well enough. Okay, so lastly and most importantly, as you know, you've been around since
Time
the old.
immemorial. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This place is more than just about music. It's about mental health and saving lives and bringing suicide awareness and hopefully prevention to the forefront of our music community and to serve a community that's in need.
That's a huge point of interest for both of us. I mean, we've both personally been affected by everything that you're talking about and everything that the Hive is striving to provide and help provide for the music community. I mean, I've had my struggles. My family's had struggles. I know Bob understands and has been through so much, and almost every musician we know, to an individual, has been in that or 1 degree away from it, and there's nobody that we know that doesn't know someone who's been through it. So I mean, it's so important for all of us, and things aren't getting any easier for musicians or anyone, so it's more important than ever.
What are some life hacks? How do you cope in your darkest days?
Drink water. Yeah, just, start therapy like 5 years before you think you need to. Wear earplugs. Gosh, I mean, come on. Yeah, what do you think?
Avoid the news. Yeah, don't watch the news.
Don't watch the news.
Listen to music.
Yeah, listen to more music. I don't know. Yeah, stuff like that.
Go for a walk. Keep moving.
For a walk. Take some deep breaths. That's about all I know.
Right on. Well, if you need to talk to somebody, or for those looking for someone to talk to, reach out. We have counselors here at the Boise Hive. The email address is thrive@boisehive.org.
Nice.
And we have
BoiseHive.org. My only regret with counseling or any kind of mental health is that I didn't seek it sooner. So don't wait.
Yeah, there's no shame in that game.
No shame in the game.
No. It's healthy and it's good. Everybody should try it. So we have referral programs here, and talk to somebody and check on your people. Take care of your people.
Check on your people. Yep. Cool.
Okay. Thomas Paul, Bob, where can the fans find you?
We're at thomaspaul.bandcamp.com, or maybe it's bandcamp.thomaspaul.com. I don't know. I mean, I do know sometimes, but right now I can't remember. Or just email me or find, it's the Hive. Call the Hive. They know how to find me.
There you go. All right. Yeah, or call the Tonic Room. They might.
Tonic Room. Thomas Paul Music at Gmail if you have questions or you need some kind of music lesson.
Shows? What do you got coming up?
Let's see. Too soon to tell.
Okay.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Yep, stay tuned.
All right.
I think we're going to work on maybe another record or something.
Well, thank you both for sharing your talents and your energy and your spirit and that wonderful music. You guys really sounded great.
Thank you. Thanks everybody at the Hive.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
So we'll be back with MAKAYLA King. More live at the Hive coming right up.
The Hive is a place where I can hang out with my friends, see lots of cool bands, see lots of bands that I love that I feel like are going to do a lot of good things in Boise.
The Hive is a place where people can come and not be judged, basically. Like, everybody is welcome.
The Hive is a place where I can just come and not worry about anything else going on, just play some music, surrounded by awesome people.
Musicians or creatives or anyone that's wanting to find their own voice or find something that they can be passionate about, the Hive is a place for them to have the resources or have the capacity to explore that.
Kids in a Corolla, raising hell in suburbia. Two lives we live by tonight. Drive fast and take chances. To sublime at the top of our lungs. All the coolest kids at the back of the bus. Dance parties drinking in the parking lot. Oh, selling IPL to the top of the chart. Well, I know what everything that I am is a little part of who you were there. I know what everything that I am Here's a little part of who you were then. Moon in the theater on a Friday night. Oh, it's hell and afternoon, I'll tell you a lie. Exacting revenge at the lowest of line. Oh, London, the two rock can't make a ride. Oh, I know everything that I am. Here's a little part of who you were then. I know everything that I am. Here's a little part of who.
Welcome back to Live at the Hive. We've got a great crowd. Woo! Yeah, so please help me welcome to the stage at the beginning of time, MAKAYLA King.
Are you doing okay? It's been about 4 days since I've heard from you and nobody's seen your face. Told you I was happy, felt like the sun was always shining. Maybe I scared you with my unbridled honesty. There's something about you that feels like I've known you since we were 10. But lately you haven't been coming around. It wasn't in my head, the way we stood close in the kitchen. Couldn't find a knife to cut the tension. The tension. It wasn't in my head, your arms pulling me closer, your body begging me to stay over, stay over. It wasn't in my head, it wasn't in my head. But now I'm living for your smile. Every day that goes by, change plans just to see you, cancel plans when I need you. There's something about you that feels like I've known you since we were 10. But lately you haven't been coming around. It wasn't in my head, the way we stood close in the kitchen. Couldn't find a knife to cut the tension, the tension. It wasn't in my head, your arms pulling me closer, your body begging me to stay over, stay over. It wasn't in my head, it wasn't in my head. The way you said my name in the dark, your half-moon smile as we walked to the car, the light in your eyes as I talked and talked and talked. Dancing in my downtown loft, our bodies fit so well. We thought we felt the start of something taking off. It wasn't in my head, it wasn't in my head, it wasn't in my head, my head, my head, my head, my head, my head, my head. It wasn't in my head, the way we stood close in the kitchen.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. Wow, this is so fun. This is like the coolest vibe right now, like with the disco ball thing. It's so fun. I feel like I'm floating a little bit. Well, thank you all for coming. It's a pleasure to be here. The last song was called In My Head. If you couldn't tell, that was the main line. The next one I'm going to play is one that is in post-production right now, so we're working on getting it released soon. This is called November Rain.
Sitting at the coffee shop, humming along to the song. You called me up and said your heart's about to break. I wish I wasn't quite so far. Night goes by and nothing's changed. You never cry, but you're struggling. My eyes embrace your face and I can see the weight you hold. Life just brought you to your knees. Darling, don't you worry none, 'cause I am coming home. And by the sea we'll make amends with all that we don't know. Infinity is all around, it soaks us to the bone. And like November rain, let it wash away. How far are you willing to go to trust my heart and bear your soul? My eyes embrace your face and I can see the weight you hold. Let me help your burdened soul. Darling, don't you worry none, 'cause I am coming home. And by the sea we'll make amends with all that we don't know. Infinity is all around, it soaks us to the bone. And like November rain, let it wash away. 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 Oh, and darling, don't you worry none, 'cause I am coming home. And by the sea we'll make amends with all that we don't know. Infinity is all around, it soaks us to the bone. And like November rain, like November
hydration break. All right. This next one's called Reckless. If I can remember how it starts.
Broke down again underneath the weight of gravity. Gave up my right to even fight. Honestly, window open, I've got big plans. On the balcony, I sit in silence while old hands pull a string. It's seamless dreams. And one more thing before you go, let me say it. Tired hands and tired hope make me reckless. Make me reckless. Not a stranger thing's been done. I've been reckless with your love. Oh, finally gave up my feud with love. Breathing deep, air in my lungs, more than enough to remind me that you're still in love with this broken heart. Breathe in, breathe out, look up, and I see you. You've been so reckless with your love. Not a stranger thing's been done. I've been reckless with your love. Remind me that your love's not fragile. Your eyes are like white hot magnets, taking me to secret places, to remind me that your love's not fragile, fragile, fragile. Not a stranger thing's been done. I've been reckless with your love. Not a stranger thing's been done. I've been reckless with your love.
I'm feeling good tonight. You guys feeling good? Some good vibes rolling around in here. All right. Oh, that was kind of fun. All right. This next one, it's kind of different from my normal writing, but it's a fun one. So I wanted to play it because it's always fun to kind of shake up the pattern a little bit. This one's called Cosmic Joke. I'm gonna try maybe doing a little electric piano. Does that sound good? Sound good? Okay.
Signs led me here, blind to my own damn fear. If fortune befalls the wise, what did I do to deserve these eyes? Signal red to green. Nobody knows I'm lying through my teeth. My head is full of traffic. All of these concepts lined up are making me sick. Will you go with me, darling? Down every rabbit hole where questions are answered with questions, and you grow out of your childhood clothes. Is this Wonderland or a cosmic joke? I was unprepared, growing way too fast, cried a pool of tears. I don't recognize all of these landscapes, wild and dangerously wise. Will you go with me, darling? Down every rabbit hole where questions are answered with questions, and you grow out of your childhood clothes. Will you stay with me, my love, as the dials shake this hollowed ground, as the questions become their own answers, and the answers put on quite the show? Is this Wonderland or a cosmic joke? Signs led me here. Blush, Cheshire cats grinning ear to ear. If this is all a dream, nobody wake me up, 'cause in Wonderland I'm finally home.
Thank you. Thanks. I don't know if I've ever actually played that one live, or maybe I did just last week. It's not new, but it's new to the stage, if you will. You haven't heard it? Okay, I think I've only played it one other time. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do a new one, like a new one. Like, only I think 2 other people have heard this song. Oh, let's go back. We gotta go back to the grand piano sound.
Midnight massacre of the mind. Tell myself I'm doing fine. Wouldn't wanna be caught dead in this position. Tell myself I'm gonna be fine. I build myself another shrine with every photograph of it ever collected. But I don't wanna lay here. I don't wanna sweep this under the rug, push the feelings down deep, watch my body slowly collecting dust, collecting dust. Giving myself to the moment, giving outside of time, kissing someone I know I met in a past life. Something's pulling me to you. I can't get you out of my head. Something's still holding me back. I'm trapped inside of my skin. I don't wanna lay here. I don't wanna sweep this under the rug, push the feelings down deep, watch my body slowly collecting dust. I don't wanna lay here. I don't wanna sweep this under the rug, push the feelings down deep, watch my body slowly collecting dust. Watch my body slowly collecting dust. I don't wanna lay here. I don't wanna sweep this under the rug, push the feelings down deep, watch my body slowly collecting dust.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you. I might write a bridge for that one. Who knows? Songs evolve, you know, they take time. All right. Some of these songs are very old, like many, many years old, but the thing about art that's so cool is that you can make something and 5 years later it can still feel relevant, which I think is probably what has kept me coming back to music specifically is the medium I've chosen, but just art in general. Because it's just infinite. Like you make something and then every season that you're in life sort of matches it sometimes. So it's just cool. I just love art. It's just fun. This one's called Streetlight. It's dark down here inside my thoughts. I've been searching, looking for a spark. I need a fire. I hear you singing, singing softly, haunting like a memory. I need you to come and find me, 'cause I don't know these streets. Shine that street light on me, babe, 'cause I've lost my way again. My mind is not the safest place.
These growing pains. These growing pains. These growing pains. I hear you singing, singing softly, haunting like a memory. I need you to come and find me, 'cause I don't know these, I don't know these. Shine that street light on me, babe, 'cause I've lost my way again. My mind is not the safest place. Crawling through these alleyways, my hope is wearing thin. The shadows mark my growing pains. These growing pains. These growing pains. These growing pains. These growing pains.
Thank you. How much time do I have? What time is it? I feel like I'm just like in another world, like time doesn't exist. It's not real. It's a social construct. All right. Cool. Okay. This one I wrote in quarantine. I was just sort of trying to process whatever the hell was going on there. It was like the first few weeks, and I was in my apartment feeling just really heavy, pretty freaked out, and there's just so much unknown, you know, that happened. I mean, there's been so much unknown since then, since the last 2 years, but specifically that first couple weeks, you know, it was just a lot. And so I was in my apartment, and I was just trying to like figure out how to like move through it. And I think one of the biggest things I found, that a lot of people I think found as well, is like how important movement is, and just like shaking off the feelings that you're physically feeling, like the physical anxiety. I didn't know that was possible till quarantine, and I started like dancing more and dancing around my kitchen and stuff and being silly, but it just really helped like move that anxiety through my body. So this song's just sort of about that. It's also kind of an ode to my roommates and I, and kind of our time spent in quarantine together. So this is called Doomsday Blues.
I'm heartsick, heavy-headed, hear nothing but trouble on the news. Our kitchen feels safest when I'm sat here drinking next to you. Talk about nothing, watch another fictional film about the end. If nothing else, baby, I've got you. Shake off all the bad news, shake off all the doomsday blues, and dance with me, babe. And dance with me, babe. Hiding out in this little town, I'm glad that we both stayed. Existential fear, is there God or not? I wish that we still pray. Oh, talk about nothing, watch another fictional film about the end. If nothing else, else, baby, I've got you. Shake off all the bad news. Shake off all the doomsday blues and dance with me, babe. Ooh, shake off all the bad news. Shake off all the doomsday blues and dance with me, babe. And dance with me, babe. No, don't get this confused. We're shaking off the blues. Just shaking off the blues. No, don't get this confused. We're shaking off the blues. Just shaking off the blues. No, don't get this confused. We're shaking off the blues. Just shaking off the blues, the blues, the blues. Ooh, shake off all the bad news. Shake off all the doomsday blues and dance with me, babe. Ooh, shake off all the bad news. Shake off all the doomsday blues and dance with me, babe. And dance with me, babe. No, don't get this confused. Just shaking off the blues. Just shaking off the blues. No, don't get this confused. Just shaking off the blues. Just shaking off the blues.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. My favorite line out of that whole song is watching fictional films about the end, because literally that's what we did for the first 2 weeks. Is we literally just watched apocalypse movies. I don't know why. We were torturing ourselves. Okay, so I've got two more. This next one I'm gonna play is the single I released last November. It's called Lunar Eclipse. Released it last November, and that's all that I have to say about it, actually. Hope you like it. If you know the words, please sing along, because I've played it a million times, so I know some of you know it.
You're a force of nature, burning like a comet through the atmosphere. I heard you coming, underneath my breath, my heartbeat slows. don't scare you when I run out of truth. Shake out the lies that have poisoned my bloodstream. Oh, you are the sun that I orbit. Your body, your love, drinking every moment. Without you, my heart spins out of control, out of control. You are my lunar eclipse, my lunar eclipse. My lunar eclipse. Underestimated, it's what I've done to you far too many times. I guess I forgot that I was talking to the love of my life, asking you to change to fit inside my mind. But the crying don't scare you when I run out of truth. You shake out the lies that have poisoned my bloodstream, my bloodstream. Oh, you are the sun that I orbit. Your body, your love, drinking every moment. Without you, my heart spins out of control, out of control. You are my lunar eclipse, pulling me into line with your grins and your kicks. You are my lunar eclipse. You are my lunar eclipse. You are my lunar eclipse. Oh, you are my lunar eclipse. Oh, you are the sun that I orbit. Your body, your love, drinking every moment. Without you, my heart spins out of control, out of control. You are my lunar eclipse, pulling me into line with your grins and your kicks. You are my lunar eclipse. 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 Thanks. Also, I just played the entire show wondering why I was like going like this. It's because everything is angled that way, and you guys are all here. I'm just gonna shift for the last song. I'll just do it all over again, right? Yeah. All right. This one requires some crowd participation. Are you guys in? Sweet. Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna sing the bridge with me, and I need some snaps too. So it goes like this. You are the best thing that's happened all year. Yeah, perfect. You are the best thing. Oh, you guys got it. This song is for Che. Wrote it before I met him. Perfect. You guys sound great. That's awesome. I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. Okay. Well, I'll cue you in. I'll give you a look. You'll know. Okay.
This one's called God Only Knows, or Rhythm, or You Are the Best Thing. I don't really know. You guys decide what it's called. I can't pick one.
How do I approach you? How do I give this all I've got? I'm so scared of losing you. Walked into my room, looking like you just fought death and won. I'm drowning in your deep blue eyes like the ocean. Smile in slow motion, freeze me inside your frame. God only knows where I'd be if you hadn't found me, if you hadn't walking alone down crowded streets, hearing your voice in a car beat, your voice in a car beat. I've got this rhythm in my bones. It moves a little faster when you come close. So come close. Step a little closer, and you wrap your arms around my body. My heart beats with yours now. I don't understand this. A moment ago, I knew where I was. My apartment faded into the moment, into your eyes like the ocean. Smile in slow motion, freeze me inside your frame. God only knows where I'd be if you hadn't found me, if you hadn't walking alone down crowded streets, hearing your voice in a car beat, your voice in a car beat. I've got this rhythm in my bones. It moves a little faster when you come close. So come close. This is the look. You are the best thing that's happened all year.
Perfect.
You are the best thing that's happened all year.
Yeah, sing it louder. Come on, let's go.
You are the best.
One more time.
You are the best thing that's happened all year.
You sound amazing.
You are the best thing that's happened all year.
Okay, one more time. One more time.
You are the best thing that's happened all year. Oh, you are the best thing that's happened all year. God only knows where I'd be if you hadn't found me, if you hadn't walking alone down crowded streets, hearing your voice in a car beat, your voice in a car beat. I've got this rhythm in my bones. It moves a little faster when you come close. So come close. Come close. Come close, 'cause you are the best thing
Thank you, everyone. Thank you all so much. That was so fun. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, The Hive, for having me. This has been an honor and such a treat.
The Hive is a place where I can hang out with my friends, see lots of cool bands, see lots of bands that I love that I feel like are going to do a lot of good things in Boise.
The Hive is a place where people can come and not be judged, basically. Like, everybody is welcome.
The Hive is a place where I can just come and not worry about anything else going on, just play some music, surrounded by awesome people.
Musicians or creatives or anyone that's wanting to find their own voice or find something that they can be passionate about, the Hive is a place for them to have the resources or have the capacity to explore that.
Let's call it an ending when I'm done pretending. My friends start unfriending 'cause they say I've changed, and I guess I probably have, but why is that so bad? To hell with their rap, 'cause I don't need their chains. Pretending. My friends start unfriending 'cause they say I've changed, and I guess I probably have, but why is that so bad? To hell with their wrath, 'cause I don't need their chains. Rather be wrong than dead inside. I'd rather speak out than breathe a lie. I'd rather stay true than run and hide. I'm not gonna hide, I'm not gonna hide. I'm so over with that part of my life. I'm not gonna hide, I'm not gonna hide. I'm so over with that part of my, over with that part of my life. It's caught at a beginning, a twisted ascending, where the end is still pending. Think I've just changed, so let's start a new band. Give a couple less down, take off like Abraham, behind these chains.
How did that feel?
That felt great. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Such a vibe. I loved the smoke, the lights. Yeah, it was great. It was a good time.
MAKAYLA King. Let's hear it for MAKAYLA King. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, we were just talking about the energy in the room, and all these guys are here to see you. How does that feel?
It feels really good. I feel super loved that all my pals came out to see me. Wow, yeah, I feel super loved and supported, and yeah, it's just fun to sing music with your friends, you know.
Well, I can maybe speak for them, but yeah, they felt it as well. You really sounded great.
Thank you so much.
So tell us about your sound and your writing, your artistic style. What can you say?
Like as far as my genre? Just descriptions. Yeah. I try to just write how I feel, which sounds really, I mean, that sounds like a really simplified version of it, but I guess like genre-wise, I'd love to lean into like kind of pop genre a little bit, like singer-songwriter folk pop, I guess, something like that, with a little bit of rock maybe. But it's also just really fun to just play me in the piano and to just be able to like strip it back and just kind of make everything a ballad. Honestly, I love doing that. That's my favorite thing, is writing ballads.
Oh, the ballads.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like to bleed my heart out a little bit. Yeah.
So tell us about your setup. Is this what you practice on at home?
Yeah, actually, typically I practice on, because I make demos as well, so typically I practice on a launch key. So it's a MIDI keyboard that I plug into my computer software, and that way I can sort of write and make the demo at the same time. That's typically how I work.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, we got, yeah. Yeah, some of us have no idea what you just said, but all those guys out there, they know exactly. Yeah. The Synth Society, those guys know exactly. Okay, so you talked a little bit about it during your set. Some rough times. Ballads, you know, a lot of times they're sad songs. Mm-hmm. And so how do you use music to get you through some of the rough moments?
Yeah. I listen to music probably more than I actually like. There's some moments where I'm like, oh, I'm feeling a lot of things, I gotta write something. But typically I'll just kind of like feel it out, and I'll listen to other people's music, and that helps me sort of access my own emotion and sort of figure out like what's going on with me. And
you got playlists?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, lots of playlists for all the moods, you know. And yeah, and then from there I usually will sort of start writing something that's I usually start with a concept, honestly. Concept and a feeling, and then I try and like kind of wrap the song around that.
Where do lyrics come in the process?
It depends. Yeah, some songs have been towards the middle, like I'll be just making the track, like if I'm doing it kind of demo style, because sometimes I'll work with production first, and I'll kind of get a drum group going, and I'll get all these other things going, and then I'll kind of write to that. And then other times it's just me and the piano, and I mean, there's been times when I'm driving in my car and like lyrics will just pop into my head. So it's sort of there isn't really a method for me. It sort of just happens kind of in every aspect.
Almost like it reflects your life.
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of like whatever works for that moment is what sort of happens.
One thing you said to me really caught my ear was about, that resonates with me, was about the importance of just keeping in motion. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I love emotions a lot. I just have always been just very emotional, just a very emotional person. Being a teenager was rough. But I got to a point kind of like in my, like once I sort of like entered my 20s where I realized like that it was a strength, and just sort of started leaning into and just embracing it and not being embarrassed about it, and figuring out how to use it as my strength and how important it is to stay connected to ourselves as individuals. I'm super passionate about that. It's just really important to stay connected and stay connected to our hearts. So that's who we are, you know. So.
Good words. But as far as keeping yourself from getting too bogged down, how important is it for you to stay moving and just out there? Like, what's the secret to your longevity in trying to keep the motion, the gears in motion? How do you keep moving through the tough times?
Through tough times, lots of things. I have lots of just kind of practices and rituals at home. Like I'll do yoga some days. It sort of depends on life, kind of what I need. But honestly, like getting out and playing music like that, like playing music with other people, that like heals my soul so much. And I wasn't doing that for a long time. because of COVID and then just kind of feeling discouraged, it was 2 years between playing a show. It had been 2 years. And then in February, I played my first show at my friend's house. And I just realized from there, like I started hitting open mics and meeting people and realized like how important that was. So art within community is like a huge part of what keeps me healthy and like just enjoying life.
How healthy and fun was it to be a part of Tree Fort?
It was so fun. It was so fun. Yeah, Tree Fort's a time. It was exhausting. I played on Sunday and I attended the festival the entire time, so I didn't sleep at all. But it was great. It was a good time. I think it was the biggest show I'd done in a long time, so it felt really good to sort of be back in the performance sort of arena, and yeah, it was great.
So you're part of a pretty big community here. You've got a lot of support here. Who are some of your favorite bands that you rub shoulders, or your favorite artists that you rub shoulders with here in your local community?
Yeah. Well, number one, shout out to Break in Time. Break in Time is my friend Shay here. Yeah, we met a couple months ago. He sort of pushed his way into my life without my permission. And I'm so thankful he did. And yeah, he's one of my closest music friends. He did. He was like, we're going to be friends whether you like it or not. And I'm really excited about it. Tuck.
We kind of like him around here too.
Yeah, he's pretty great. Tuck actually is another one that it just amazes me every time I hear him play. Who else? My friend Jonathan. He's leaving though soon. Yeah. And I have a McKenna Esteb. She really inspires me just with her drive, and she's a local musician here.
Who blew you away at Tree Fort?
Oh,
anybody come to mind?
Yeah, if I can remember their names.
It'll come to me.
Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, so switching gears.
Yeah, of course.
As you know, the Boise Hive's all about mental health, and we have counselors here and referral programs and all sorts of great things going on to help people keep their mental health in tune, because it's a big deal, not for just musicians but for everybody in our community. So what could you say to what do you have to say about suicide prevention in general and mental health and wellness in general?
In general, I think it's really important work. I'm really passionate about living, so and I've had a couple friends who've dealt with suicide, and it's heartbreaking, and sometimes it's hard to understand. It's hard to feel like I can relate, but I think it's really important work, and mental health is so important. Like it's if our minds aren't healthy, like the rest of us can't thrive, and so I think mental health work and mental health counseling, and then putting it in a environment like this where there's art as well, I think is like the best way to do it, because art therapy is such a thing. Yeah.
How big's your group been for your mental well-being?
Like, it's been so good, like literally so good. My friends have really like just being out with each other and playing music together and inspiring each other. My friend Shay and I went out for breakfast this morning, and we're just talking about art, like talking about music and how important it is and our kind of future projects, and those sort of conversations. Like, we need those as artists, we need to have other people in our lives that are inspiring us, not even intentionally, just by our conversations that we're having. So really important. Yeah. Community is so vital. So vital.
MAKAYLA King, thank you for sharing your talents, your set. You sounded amazing, and thanks for sharing your thoughts on the matter as well. And lastly, if you need somebody or know somebody that needs help, send them down to the Boise Hive. It's community. We're here for that, and we have resources and people that are willing to talk to you and even just listen, or not even talk about it, just come down and hang out and play music, because there really is healing in it. And anyway, any last words? Where can the fans find you?
Oh yeah, I'm on social media, like all the people. I guess not everybody's on social media, but I was trying to say something like funny, and I don't know.
The tagline.
MAKAYLA King Music. So it's MAKAYLA King music at that's Instagram. And then I think so my TikTok is making music, I think. I can't even remember what it is, but I think the link is on my Instagram. So yeah, that's the main place for updates and things.
What's next?
So much. I have a couple songs in the works right now. November Rain that I played tonight. That song is, like I said, it's in pre-production, so we're almost sending it off to be mixed and mastered. So that one will be out in the next few months, hopefully. And then I have another one that's in the works as well. And then it's just keep playing shows and keep going to open mics and keep making music.
Awesome. Well done.
I do want to say thank you for having me again.
This
has
pleasure.
been such a treat.
Well, we're glad you enjoyed it because we sure it did. And so thank you again.
Of course. Thank you.
And for everybody here at the Hive, all the volunteers and all you that came and support us, thank you. And woo, let's hear it. MAKAYLA King. Yeah. And we will see you all next time live at the Hive.
Oh, won't you come